Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Go with me, Ian Andrews, and we're going to make a drink that I invented. People like when I invent drinks.
I get that. I saw that on the survey.
You read them too, huh?
People do like that. Yeah.
So
I'm up to date.
This,
I'm with it.
He's hip with the drink making.
The jive.
So we are in partnership with Mike's,
Yes.
making a cocktail using Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm using the standard. Last time we used the raspberry,
Black cherry.
Black cherry.
Yeah, and made the black cherry daiquiri, which is really good.
I made another drink. Yeah. So this drink is called the Arnold Harder Hard Iced Tea Lemonade.
Like Arnold Palmer's iced tea lemonade. Arnold Harder.
3 ounces of unsweetened iced tea. I'll explain how this happened, huh?
You're so clever.
I know I am.
Explain how this happened.
And then, well, a quarter. So we did a quarter ounce of Reynolds, BG Reynolds vanilla syrup, 3 ounces of Mike's Hard Lemonade, a quarter ounce of lemon, and so the quarter ounce of lemon balanced against the vanilla syrup. This is what happened. So me and Ian had this concept. We're gonna design this drink with Mike's Hard Lemonade called Mike's 75. It was gonna be like a French 75 with Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, we take out the champagne because it's carbonated, it's alcoholic. We take out the lemon
It seemed like it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Take out the simple syrup because it's sweeter than champagne.
Unfortunately, it tasted like citrus vodka. It just pure like vodka. Like had a very. People would probably like it, but I wanted something that was a little bit more balanced.
You didn't want it to represent you or Mike's.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I was fed up, threw up my hands. I'm like, I'm just gonna get a drink. So I'm like, I'll get some unsweetened iced tea. I pour it in the glass. I'm like, oh, I should put some lemonade to sweeten it up a little bit. And I stopped. I'm like, wait a minute. I am making a drink right now using a lemonade and a tea. What would happen if I just continued this concept but with Mike's instead of the lemonade I was going to use? And it will just make it to see if it tastes well. Then we'll worry about it in the show and then go back and drink my iced tea because it's in the middle of the day. So I then thought, how can you twist this up a little bit? Use a vanilla syrup instead of just regular simple syrup because it was either that or Demerara, and I wanted to keep the flavors in a completely different angle and different
direction. Too late.
It's over there.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, that's a 16 ounce. That's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So you
What's
pick.
mice in that?
Where? Oh, this?
Yeah.
I would. So you pick your favorite unsweetened iced tea. I usually just pick a random one at the store based on my location at the time.
Gold Peak's not bad though.
Hmm?
Gold Peak's not bad.
Yes. I think the one I usually get is a different brand, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
And that is your drink. So the whole goal is, first off, drink responsibly, don't be stupid, because that's just
obviously.
Then, secondly, the drink is really a light cocktail designed for either poolside, Labor Day, where you could be visiting. For those that are not in the country, Labor Day is a day dedicated to the social and economical achievements of American workers. And it was 1885 was the first time that was a big thing.
Now, is this something that comes out of the whole union thing, and unions came out of the...
You want me to do that much research?
Oh,
it's just a day we get off. Don't have to work.
I was curious. I'm like, why is it that we're celebrating these days? Because to me, it sounds like we're getting a day off from work, but it's called Labor Day. So why is it the one day
counterintuitive, right?
named for working, we don't do it?
What I'm thinking, and this may or may not be accurate, is that Labor Day is tied to the unionization of workforce, right? So unions came out to protect the worker.
Right.
So to protect us from like ridiculous 12-hour work days where people were just being abused. So maybe Labor Day is celebrating that protection of the American worker.
Because it wasn't the 1800s.
And we get a day off because it's signifying, that
time to chillax.
Yeah, exactly.
And so for my Labor Days, traditionally, I don't know if we really do anything. Typically, if somebody's having a party, they might say, hey, we're having a party. And we're like, well, we're not doing anything. We typically keep our book open on that day, I think. Sometimes I know we've had theories of having parties. Like, we're very bad at organizing such a thing. And it seems like it would be simple, but we don't plan in advance. Everything is done.
You've had a few.
Yeah, and when I think about it, it happens. My goal now, I was trying to hold back until we had the bar done, and then we just have a party for that.
I think I joined the show after you had the party on the deck. And
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
And then I came over after that, and then, yeah.
And you brought shandies, which is kind of like a lemonade beer.
Very similar. Yeah.
Which I tried. Last Saturday.
Oh yeah.
So I'm assuming you like this.
Well, I've had one. And then I had my taste tester try it, and she had the
That is refreshing.
the look like of okay, it's not bad. The way it kind of came out, and I did a little bit of balancing, not much. I added a little bit of the citrus to it.
I like the vanilla in there. That's really good.
But the vanilla kind of creeps up. It's not what you'd expect out of a standard Arnold Palmer.
It's like the dude's rug. It really ties the room together.
It's not something you typically see. And the way my idea behind this was I literally went in the refrigerator. I'm like, I'm here. I wanted this, and then I came up with that. I need a sugar product. And I'm looking through. I got my grenadines. I got all this stuff. And then I see this sitting in the corner next to on the shelf. I'm like, vanilla. That could be really neat because
really good. Yeah.
There's not enough uses for a vanilla syrup. So BG Reynolds vanilla syrup.
Well, there's one more.
Became, and the thing is,
where do you get that?
You get that at Austin Race.
I thought so. No, it has a different label now.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. I don't think we have these ones anymore. We have the newer label. I think
We have
it's
a mixture
goldish.
of all of them.
Yeah, they keep changing them up. So it's still, I think it's called something vanilla now. It's got a cooler name to it. But it's so sweet, like ice cream, that 1/4 ounce is all you need, and it's almost to the point of overpowering, but it keeps. The beginning is the tea and the citrus.
Yeah, that pulls it back from being overpowered.
Yeah, so you get that lemonade Arnold Palmer, and then
linger on the tongue of that vanilla.
A nice lingering vanilla. Yeah, it's
tasty.
not overdone, which it was a little bit overdone without that 1/4 ounce of lemon juice to just kind of bring a little bit more sour to it. Because Mike's doesn't have the same sour component that you get out of just squeezing a lime that you or a lemon that you just opened.
It's not an overly sweet drink, which is great because it makes it more refreshing where it's a little bit drier.
Right. Yeah, this is
that makes you need the syrup in something like this.
Right, and I thought originally when we're like, well, we'll use Mike's,
with an unsweetened iced tea.
It's a sweeter malt type liquor, and it's not as sweet as I would have thought. It needs a little hint, just a little rub of sugar to kind of spike it up to make it. Otherwise, it would just taste like kind of like a flat iced tea, flat Arnold Palmer. So that worked. So what question today is going to be, if you're in the United States, what is your Labor Day plans?
And if you're not in the United States, like a lot of our viewers are not in the United States, do you have a similar holiday?
Yeah, everybody must have. I mean, everybody works.
Yeah.
Very few countries get away without doing any work.
I know there's a lot of countries in Europe that basically take August off. What's that about?
That's about awesome.
That's about awesome. But I mean, is there a reason? I don't even know.
If you're in Europe,
nobody does work in August.
We want to know why you get all of August off. Maybe because it's just too hot.
Maybe we're just jealous.
We are definitely. Yeah, I think it would be a heat thing. Like if there's a month to take off on the northern hemisphere.
Well, they don't do it in Texas or anything, so I mean.
That's true. You guys sweat down there.
Yeah.
Why don't they get the month
off?
off? You know why? Because if New Orleans or if Louisiana and Texas took the month off, we'd be like, hello. We want the month off too, and then the whole country would.
Well, we'd be like, "Hello, we do business with you guys. Why are you closed?"
Yeah, and that would be annoying.
This is America.
So we don't get Labor Day. That is because we don't like the annoyance of somebody else not being there, and you get an out of inbox message when you're emailing them. We decided in 1885, 1 day was enough.
We just take 1 day.
Right.
That's good enough for us.
They were getting email back then.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about it.
No.
Anyway.
There you go.
So anyway, Taskmaster's telling us we're done.
The Arnold Harder with the lemonade.
It makes me giggle every time.
It's a great name.
All right, we're teaching you how to drink. Did you try that?
Not yet. I was marking it first. Mark.
Yeah. Nice. So what happens?
You made this and tried this already?
Yeah, but I did it last night, and I had to make it a couple times, and Jennifer was grumpy. Kept telling me it sucked.